Okay, Jewker wanted me to look at the game. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to No More Heroes 2, where we are continuing to delve into Nutberry's bizarre adventure. What do you want me to do here?
That's a completely different anime, but thank you. You wanted to do The Last Girl, so I figured let's do that now.
Sure. Normal or hard? Because I've done every other one on normal.
There's a special boss at the end of hard mode that... It's like every shooting game.
There's also a special character now, because we started with 5. Never mind, there's only 5. The one on the left is the preview.
Smooth move! I was waiting for you to notice. I was like, wait a minute, what? So you said strawberry?
No, I haven't done gooseberry yet.
Do taco.
Who has crazy high speed and almost nothing for shots. So this is going to be a dodge game. I suck at dodging, and I'm 2.5 beers in.
Ooh, I like her shot.
Yeah, it's pretty concentrated, but it's got a little bit of spread on it. And I'm dead.
Yeah. You basically just fight another anime girl if you get to the end of this. It's not important. We got the reward of anime video.
I'm gonna try to do the thing where I don't look at any of the enemies aside from just a general placement, and I mostly focus on dodging. I hear that's how you're supposed to play these types of games.
Yes, you just look at yourself, really. The hitbox is usually way smaller than you expect it to be, too.
I absolutely have ducked through things that looked impossible. I think I have a general sense as to where the hitbox is, and it is not my hat or my hair or where you see my legs. It's more like a tiny point located somewhere in what could be considered this character's womb. Right around that pelvic area.
Yeah, the hitbox is usually like, if you're playing a Toho game, I'll use as an example, it's like one of the outfits that one of the characters wears has like a little tiny box on the back of it in terms of like actual design. So it's like that thing right there is the hitbox.
There are absolutely a lot more bullets in this one than there have been in the previous difficulty. Hey. I got myself trapped. I probably could have gone up and over the boss if I'm thinking about it now. Well, also, that guy wasn't a boss. That was just a big enemy.
Yeah, Danmaku games like to do that.
Anyway, I'm seeing some definite value in trying to at least keep track of where the enemies are for the sake of reducing the amount of bullets.
All these points.
I haven't looked at my score once.
I think you got 1 life. Is that what that says? Do these enemies look like boobs? Am I the only one that thinks that? They look like boobs with like one nipple. I guess that would be...
Most boobs only have one nipple, Jewker.
What about the people that were born with a rare disease that gives them 2 nipples?
You mean the nubbins?
Yes.
And the nurples? Well, I can't speak for them, okay? Usually I tend to speak in terms of generalities and what is mostly applicable to the common populace.
Come see.
They are
the
special
freak girl
cases.
with 2 nipples. Actually, she lives a pretty normal life because you really don't look at them ever, and even then it's like, most people have 2 nipples.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to correct yourself on that. I don't feel really good about these extra shots they're throwing.
You'll be fine. You could slowly reach your way over there and destroy it.
Ah! I've often made it to this point before. You're close to death. Come on, don't fuck it up now, me.
Congrats, you're the anime
Good.
master.
Yeah, okay. Woo! I'm just gonna add like 5 minutes or whatever to this episode. There is no anime girl. I did it on hard.
I think you had to do it
without
without dying, was why?
What?
Because that's like every other bullet hell game.
We're not getting there. We're not doing that. I'm sorry. It's just not happening. I'm gonna call this one
Cove. Curberry.
Okay, cool. We've done it. We beat the game. No, you know what? We actually haven't. I've played the game as everybody, but I haven't beat it as everybody. I have to go back to the original.
Nut Girl. Gotta do it on hard as Nut Girl.
Got it. I got it. I got to do it with Nutberry. I also accidentally picked hard.
No, you correctly picked hard to try and fight the boss again. That you just sort of like, fuck this. We're not doing it. We're doing it.
But we're gonna go in with full nut, and we're gonna.
If we don't lose, we could just skip
time.
this. Have you ever seen the pictures of the guy who made Toho just drinking beer? It's one of my favorite things.
I have not, but I have heard that the guy who wrote the Nier games likes to do his writing also while drunk.
The guy who made Toho, his name is Zune. Not to be confused with Microsoft Zune, because why would anyone think of that?
Meds, we're looking at you. Specifically,
the only
here.
person who would confuse that.
Also, yeah, I feel pretty goddamn confident right now because I've only died once.
So, the Zune is, as we call him, not to be confused with the other one, just the Zune. Everyone likes to call him that. He, has ridiculous amounts of beer, always. So, like, you'll find a picture of him with, like, a graduated cylinder of, like, beer. You know, those things you would use in, like, chemistry class?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine that, but for beer. Just, like, a full thing of that filled, or, like, ridiculously large pitchers.
The thing is that that's not really all that much volume. Like, a graduated cylinder is used for measuring kind of fine amounts, so overall it only holds like 200 milliliters or something.
I don't know, man. Those are pretty big, the pictures I've seen.
It looks big, but that's because it looks tall. In terms of, like, the girth
Are you giving
of a
me, like, the
graduated cylinder,
Starbucks
it's
size
rather thin.
things right now? Because that's what it sounds like.
I'm not. I'm saying it's very tall because it needs to be tall for you to be able to, like, tell the difference in terms of measurements on how much liquid is in it. But it is, by design, very, very narrow. So that height gives you a greater difference in how high it is up the cylinder visually. So you can basically tell what the difference is between, like, 51 milliliters or 52 milliliters. Because if it was really wide, that would be such a tiny margin that you couldn't accurately gauge it.
Also, I don't know what happened to that. I know there is an anime girl. I'm not crazy on this. I guess whatever. It's not important. Screw this game. We're done.
So I'm going to call this Graduated Cylinder Boys. GCB.
CB, that's me. All right, let's go work out.
Yeah, we're like halfway through this episode.
We said we were going to work out. Let's work
nothing.
out. We'll cut back when we're done.
Yeah. Don't worry about this, guys. You don't need to catch what's going on here. We're just going to go do some hot, sweaty workout sessions with Ryan.
I'm going to get the sad face going.
Here's what we're going to do now. We're going to show the first attempt at the last two, because I think these are the last two levels of them.
Yes, they are.
And then we're going to cut to the victory lap of each of them, and that's how this is going to go down. So, stamina, because I feel like this one is much more likely to get it on the first try. I'm scared about what'll happen in the muscle one.
What are you talking about? You first tried the muscle one.
Right, how could I forget? I must have blacked out all the times
you must have been really drunk, so, I wonder if he says anything special for you when you do it all. Probably doesn't.
We're about to find out.
He's probably like, poopy, now I have no more workouts for you.
Now I have this sad
my only
face. I will
customer.
never see the Travis again. All right, that's a done on the stamina training. Max health increased. You feel the adrenaline rush? I'm back again soon, okay? I want to pump you up.
No pumping.
Fine, maybe a little pumping. You know, just get that feel-good burn.
I think I'm good.
All right, this is the max level muscle training. What nonsense has he in store?
He throws 5 big weights at you at once. That all go different directions. This is exactly how I expected it to go.
I had a good rhythm right up until that part where I fucked it up, and then you fall out of the
Ryan,
rhythm.
why are you kissing me? He's like, because I have the cute face. Oh, he actually does throw multiple.
Jesus Christ! Come on! Ryan, please!
I thought you could handle like me throwing like 50-pound weights at you.
And now we fast forward until we get to the next one. Please actually include every attempt from here until we do it on fast forward. I want people to see how long it takes.
Just get one of the best music tracks from this game for this, I guess.
Go ahead and bother Jewker about that.
You can just pick. That's fine.
No. You have to provide music for this. Don't make him listen to the
He doesn't have to listen to the
whole
whole OST.
Provide some music,
Alright,
Jewker.
fine. I'll decide what music goes here.
Alright, I'm just fucking... In case you couldn't tell, I'm no longer trying.
Are we even? Oh my god, look at how angry he is! In fact, you know what? Don't skip over this one.
I don't know if he's angry. I think it's when he hits you with the heart, he gets weirdly happy. Travis is a swollen pile of bruises now. I took 4 hits. 4 or 5 hits. Come on. Oh, yeah!
I guess we don't really need to.
All right,
fast
so we
forward.
actually... Yeah, we did that in 3 shots. No, still fast forward it. Just do that thing that I've done in previous series where I fast forward something for like 3 seconds and include the very beginning of a track and then weirdly cut it off.
In fact, yeah, no, that'll work perfectly.
It's really funny to me. You just get all settled in for this like big sequence and then nope, you're done. You can't get any stronger, Travis. Look at those muscles, more powerful than locomotive.
He loves Thomas the Tank Engine.
No. I'd take a ride on that train. Come back again soon. I want you to pump me up. Those muscles.
No, I'm good. I'm never coming back.
Bye,
You're just
Ryan.
gonna throw more weights at me again. Alright, let's do some revenge.
Yeah, no more side jobs. Yeah, let's do some revengeance.
I think this might be the last revenge mission. So, I looked into the revenge missions more. I guess I should say this now, how they were supposed to work.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know how the first mission doesn't, like, have anything important, you're just killing some random guys?
Yeah.
Originally, what was supposed to happen was this was, like, information gathering, so you would find out where the guy is by killing these people, and, like, there would be, like, a cutscene or something that was like, hey, what do you know about the guy who killed Bishop? One of the many guys. And then they're like, I'm not gonna tell you anything! And then you beat the shit out of them, and then you find out. And then, you know, obviously the next mission was that.
Sure, that makes
Yeah, no, it
sense.
does.
Also, now that we're not inside our house, the jeans are actually blue. They just look green inside that
I was
lighting.
gonna say, what the fuck do you mean green? Because we already had a color issue in this LP. I'm thinking to myself,
They were definitely pretty dang green on my
alright,
screen.
I'm just gonna say, this is the original outfit. Like, how can it be green? The original outfit was never green. We did a whole LP with those pants.
And we did like maybe 3 episodes with those pants. You
For
know
the
we
first
changed
episode,
them.
I mean, the first LP, the game. These are the old pants. They were not green.
The pants were definitely changed. Look, I'm just protesting that you say we did a whole LP because we did not. We changed those.
I'm pretty sure you couldn't change the pants in the first game, I thought.
Pretty sure you could. Pretty sure you
Maybe.
could.
God, I love the double sworded. They're good.
It's nice. It was a good weapon to put on the cover.
It's
And, like,
awesome, and you're like, I want to use that.
Because they hold it from you for like 2/3 of the game, and then you finally get it, and you're like, hell yeah.
One more.
All right. Revenge Mission 10. This is a bit out of town here.
I think this might be the last one. We'll find out, I guess, after the next assassin.
I don't think we've seen a single slot this entire time we've been playing tonight. We've done so many things that are not a straight up kill enemies Travis level.
Yeah. This guy looks pretty sweet. I definitely remember him killing Bishop, maybe.
I am in an office building with cubicles. These guys would have come up behind me if I just ran forward. Bam! Damn it, that guy was ready to get grabbed and then you all interrupted me. How dare you? Wow, that was new. Travis picked a dude up. Yeah, I just picked him up. He's like, get up. Did you get up off the floor? I'm not done with you yet. And I used 2 swords to bisect those 2 people in half at the same time.
I love that.
Hell yeah.
And you killed like the entire population of Santa Destroy. I want to point that out.
Yeah, like Travis is doing his assassin job in terms of like meeting his quota for being an assassin. But if everybody killed this many people, there would be nobody left in the city because either A, everybody would be killed by an assassin, or B, everybody who was left would fucking
Everyone
move out.
has
Why
a
would they
job
stay
as an
here?
assassin in this town. It's just that some people have side jobs where they work as like the pizza guy or like the scorpion guy, or they work at the gym to train other assassins. You know, everyone really is an assassin is what I'm getting at.
That guy got fucked up. I kept him in the corner for way longer than a single combo should have gone. I want it to be known, big dude, that you are not getting out of here. And bam! Had my eyes on a target and he was not getting away. Bam! I think this is the dude back here, right?
Yes.
Not the big dude I'm currently fighting, but the next one past him.
I think he was a dude with a gun. Usually all these guys have
lifting
guns
this
aside from the
guy.
last guy. How the fuck did you lift him?
Lifting
You didn't
that
even
guy
lift
with
him!
the power of my mind!
You're like, Travis is like that one guy who psychically ate a piece of pizza. You know the picture I'm talking about, right?
I do not.
There's a guy who's just like got his hands on his forehead and like has his eyes closed and his mouth open, and there's just a piece of pizza floating in front of him.
Well, that was a little counterproductive here. I grappled him immediately, and then
This
he
game is
died.
also...
Anyways, yeah, do send me and Joel that picture. Have you ever actually talked to Joel on
I
Discord?
haven't. Joel sounds like a very nice guy.
I should put you guys in contact with each other. Just so that he can bother you
That's
sometimes.
great. If he needs to, he can. There's also a really good picture as well someone did of, instead of psychically doing pizza, it was Doc Lewis from Punch-Out psychically trying to eat chocolate as well.
Yeah, let's head to the UAA office. I feel like everything else is done. Naomi didn't have anything new for us. I mean, we could check. We could also check at Airport 51, but we have an outfit already. I'm gonna go check out with Naomi. I just, I like stopping by. I like seeing her. I like
they might have
saying
some new
hi.
stuff, though. I want to check anyway.
At the t-shirt?
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to check.
Why don't we just wait an episode then and then go in and get it all at once? You're not gonna buy something, get out of my lab.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's
she's still
not
got
gonna have
nothing.
anything
She
for the
just
rest of
does
the
not
game.
sell upgrades.
kind of a shame.
So they put her here to sell you 2 things.
Yes.
That seems a bit of a waste. To be
I
totally
agree.
honest. And they gave her this whole lab with like a bunch of stuff you can walk around and nothing
Here,
in
I'll
it.
send you the pizza image. It's great. Now you can look at the sweet pizza. Great picture, right?
That has to have. That's just a lucky snapshot.
How is that
right?
lucky? The
There's
man
no way
with psychic
that's
powers
real.
eating pizza. Are you gonna tell me pizza doesn't exist?
Yes! If you claim that picture is real, then pizza has been a fabrication for my entire life. It cannot be.
Oh, I guess let's go kill someone. Walk. I guess Travis is really good at obeying the laws.
Take a seat. There's something I want to
This
talk
does
to
feel
you
like
about.
classic Travis a lot.
Sometimes it's good to go classic.
No, it's about Henry. I want to clear the air.
Why?
We are divorced now, you know.
What's that got to do with me? I don't want to hear.
Oh,
any
that
of
means that I can get
shit.
sloppy seconds, right?
The
Perfect.
last time when you and Henry fought each other,
Yeah, I remember. You stopped us instead of letting us settle things for good. Like
He really
men.
does not like talking
but
about
you
Henry.
don't know why I stopped you. I did not want you to have to kill your brother or die yourself.
What the hell does that mean? You told me a killer wins by killing. Now you say you want us both to live. Make up your damn mind. They're our fights, and we know how to end them a lot better than some bitch in the box stand. Telling me not to kill.
This game is so dated, you can just tell from a cell phone.
That's a BlackBerry right there.
So what?
I know it is.
You want revenge, right? Your opponents could not care less about that.
I remember recently playing Yakuza, how the first game,
Once
they
I'm
use
number
beepers,
one,
so I never
this
considered the fact that the later
bullshit
games
rights
used
are
cell
over.
phones, and I was
Got
like,
it?
oh my god, look at this old-ass cell phone when I recently played
As
Kiwami,
fucked
and I was
up
just
as
like,
it might
ugh.
be, we're humans too.
Travis said almost enough of Sylvia's shit. But she didn't actually clear up anything. She just said,
You really didn't!
she said, I stopped you from killing each other at the time, and now we're divorced. Those are two separate points that don't really clear the air in any way, unless it's saying that now that I'm not married to him, I don't give a fuck, you can go kill him. But her explanation was, I didn't want you to have to kill your brother or die yourself, which both of those are centered around me. And it's like Sylvia doesn't want me to die or me to go through pain. It doesn't have anything to fucking do with Henry. Sylvia, you're confusing me, girl. You're confusing me. Shapow. No.
Yes, one of my favorite levels.
I mean, sorry, I was responding to what one of them said. Like, ready to get your ass kicked? Yeah, I guess we gotta start that up again. I really have to pee again, too. I have a bladder the size of a chicken.
Then why didn't you do that before the fight?
Because we're still in the middle of an episode, goddammit!
Another 7. Nice, now you're gonna have to even more go to the bathroom.
Crack-a-pow. There's
Third one! I almost feel like that should just be 777s at that point.
Nah, come on.
I don't know. I mean,
How long do you want to go tonight?
7-0.
Because I could I could slam my beer and then just let it ride, or I could pace it out a little bit longer. That's your
slam
call.
that shit. Especially we've gone this long. What was that? How did you miss that?
He got too far away. Bam!
Special delivery.
You have.
There's treasure chests all over the place, and I'm just sort of killing some dudes that happen to be off to the side of where I started the fight. There's also no music here, which makes me feel like this isn't even the proper
It is the
level.
proper level. You'll see why.
Why won't you pick? Oh, it's ecstasy, right? And I'm already
I
like
mean,
basically
There's a few enemies that
at
you want to just
full
like
mast
blow
and
your
raring to go.
All right,
Okay,
well,
well,
now
I
we-
guess I owe you the full beer regardless now. Get over here! Get over here!
What is that
I
guy?
cannot
what is he
wrestling
doing?
move. I can't wrestling move when I'm in ecstasy mode, by the way. I just tried, it didn't
Interesting.
work.
Oh yeah, they all come out of that car.
Ecstasy?
No way.
I'll slam what I got left between episodes,
That sounds
alright?
like a plan.
Alright, I mean, no, I guess that's no fun. I have to do this while I... Alright. Hold on here. I'm
Do
gonna.
it while you're getting shot at.
Bite on this can with my teeth and try to drink while I play
That
with
sounds
both
awesome.
hands.
Don't spill it everywhere. I'm gonna be really upset if you do.
You gotta keep the
I'm gonna
chatter
do
going
it.
because I can't talk like this.
I gotta hear that you're actually doing it first. All right, you're doing it. Okay. Welcome to this area. So this is some kind of arena. You'll see why in a little bit. There's a lot of people coming out of a van though. That van is pretty neat.
Fuck! I can't wrestling move like that. I have to breathe.
Breathing is for cowards.
It's like not fast enough to be a chug, but it's too slow to be a regular sip. It's the worst of both worlds.
Are you still trying to do it? I can't tell.
My throat hurts. It's like I'm not in a good spot to be drinking at all.
I think
It's in that absolutely like worst position where it's like
you should probably kill them first and then just do it.
you've got gas, but like it won't come up, so it's just stuck there. So your throat is like kind of half closed, holding back like a not properly formed burp, and then you try to put more carbonated beverage on top of it. And it's like
I can imagine.
I wasn't even aiming at you. Just assume that unless I'm exclaiming something into the microphone, I'm trying to drink.
All right. I love how many people can fit in this clown van though. Like this has to be a clown van, right? For how many people are spawning out of it? Oh, nice. Now you just have to keep going. Hell yeah.
Piece of cake.
Strawberry on the shortcake piece of cake. Yeah, that's correct, Travis. Are clowns real people? Does anyone have proof of that? Like, are clowns actually humans? Or are they their own race? Or species, I guess. I don't think clowns are real. Are they?
I saw something really interesting on clowns recently, actually, like where they came from.
Oh, I saw that too. Yeah.
And like, I think it had to do with well, I saw it in turn. It was referring to that dude whose name that I can't, Sacha Baron Cohen, because he went to a clown college, and so when they actually like talked about what clowns are, they sort of went into the history of it.
I have a friend who's a clown.
And like clowns did not start as this like horrifying thing that they've become in pop culture right now. They actually have like, in terms of theater and humor, they have a very specific
They
role.
do. That's correct.
And like a purpose. And when it's actually described in terms of the history of what it has been, it makes a lot of
really
sense. And like, dude, somebody who's doing that is like very different from a typical stand-up comedian or a movie actor, and I can like absolutely respect it. And apparently the type of clown that we all recognize as like being the terrifying type of the makeup is a special type that's called a red clown,
correct.
which was a counter to the more typical white clown.
You sure know your clowns.
I would have to look it up again to get like the full briefing on it, but like seriously, just look it up. Look up. It doesn't even necessarily have to be that specific video, but if you're at all curious, look up like the history of clowns and look for something that specifically uses the terms red clown and white clown.
7.
Because that will describe to you what's up with it. Dude, I would owe you like a full another beer at this point, so you gotta tell me how long you want to go here.
That's another 7.
I could just chug one between episodes if we're gonna go for another hour. But if not, then I'm just gonna let what I've already got run.
I think you should chug it before the boss. How's that?
Do you want to go for another hour?
Oh. You got the bell too, nice.
Because like otherwise, like if we're not gonna go for another
Let's do
hour,
this
then
one and one
I'm not
more.
gonna
How
get
about
any
that?
drunker.
We'll do this fight and then we'll do one more.
All right, this episode's been running long, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pause this right here because this parking lot's never gonna end. I'm gonna go pee, and then I'm gonna grab another drink.
That sounds
okay?
awesome.
Thanks, guys, for coming and tuning and chilling out with the talk clowns and me strangling myself with alcohol while attempting to play at the same time. The like button's below, the subscribe button's down below, the share button's down below. Please do all of the things. Anybody you know who likes me, who likes Jewker, who likes No More Heroes, or who likes clowns, send it to
Clowns are pretty
everybody.
great.
Do all the things. Real clowns. Not horror clowns, and not
Do you know?
2-bit depressed men who have to be
I'll
clowns.
tell you.
Real
I'll tell you in the
clowns.
next episode the history of clowns that I know. I got some good history.
Sure. I'm looking forward to that. I'm gonna go sit on the toilet for a few minutes.
You do that.
Bye.
I'm gonna take this opportunity to say, hey, how's it going? You're awesome.